where like he pops to RPG immediately, and somebody says the N word again. He's like, let's go 4.9 seconds. Fuck yeah, or whatever. He's like, all right, we're gonna try the lobby strat. And he goes BLM, and they say, shut up. And he's like, let's fucking go. It's the absolute dumbest shit, bro.
That's stupid. Anyway, we're live now.
Yeah.
So, how's it been? How's it going? Why'd my music stop? I just realized.
It's a good question, bro. It's a good fucking question.
There we go. So, what do you want to talk about first? Final Fantasy 14 or Final Fantasy 14?
You're talking about That's funny. So a funny Spotify playlist doing a math addition question. 505
I saw that.
plus 747 equals
17. Yeah.
Stupid.
Dumb. But
Dude, I've been seeing a lot of like ASMR recently. It's been annoying the shit out of me because it's like Yandere bullies you, or yeah, and no call outs, by the way. Great channel. But like it's like Yandere tries to like raise your like self-esteem or whatever.
mm-hmm.
But it's just a bully. She's not actually a Yandere. Like it's like people don't know what Yandere are. So they're like, oh yeah, it's just a bitch or like an asshole. Like no, that's not what a yandere is. But it's whatever, you know. Fucking go off, I guess. I'll complain about it on some fucking podcast later. That's all.
I see.
Yeah.
Water.
A fucking absolute mad lad. This guy took a photo of a guy taking a photo of a photography of this area is prohibited sign. The absolute mad lad.
Wait, so you took a picture of a picture. You took a picture of a.
He took a picture of a guy taking a picture with his camera or with his phone of a sign that says photography of this area is prohibited.
Ah.
Yeah.
I see. I see.
Oh, have you seen the I Am Not Starfire like comic that's coming out, by the way?
What? No.
There's this girl's like self-insert fanfic of if she was Starfire's daughter. Or Starfire's like, you're destined for great things. She's like, I'm not you, mom.
No. That's cool.
Yeah, it's literally just a Tumblr fanfic, bro. It's
Ew.
great.
I need to watch Demon Slayer. I still haven't started that.
Oh, you have to watch what?
Demon Slayer.
Yeah, same. I just saw something saying that like, the top 20, like adult graphic novels in 2021 is all manga, none of it's comics, which is just crazy to think about how like it's switched.
Manga.
Because I mean, think about it. Like think about manga and like comics. Think about how like different they are and how one is much more interesting than the other 99% of the time. It's the wacky shit they go for. Like there's some good comics.
Yeah, there's some really good comics.
I found a Sonic the Hedgehog doing the Anti-Haven like intro.
The fuck?
Yeah, here, I'll send it to you if you can watch it in like a year or two.
I'll watch it later when I'm not busy.
It's funny. He has a Wiimote. And he tosses it around and says, finally something interesting. And he snaps and the Anti-Haven looks appears.
So yeah.
There's a Guilty Gear clip. I haven't even seen it yet, but it's called Not All May Players Play the Same. And it's 25 seconds, and I can tell exactly what's gonna happen.
Oh, yes.
I love that.
I already know too. Oh, speaking of Guilty Gear, they got a new character announced.
Yeah, who's that again? That's cool, bro. That's a cool character, honestly.
I don't know. I don't remember who he is, but he's like America Man, I think. Not his actual name, but he's like that's like his thing. He's like America. Gold Lewis Dickinson.
American.
Mm-hmm.
America, man. That's cool.
Yeah, he's American. That's his thing. Anyway. So yeah. So, 14 and other 14 news.
Yeah, they for those of you who don't know, for those of you who don't know, I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. Genshin just released 2.0 recently, and
Yeah,
it's
Genshin.
pretty cool. I guess like there's a dog in it. Dogs are cool.
Yeah, Genshin had their biggest. They had their biggest update. They went to a 2.0 update, which added the new area in Uzuma, which I played like for a couple hours yesterday, or actually this morning before I went to sleep. And it's pretty amazing. It looks amazing. And yeah, there's a dog that owns a tea house that I thought was a person because of how they set it up. Pretty funny. But yeah, area is it's decently big, which is surprising, and it looks beautiful. Music's also really great. I only did the first part of the story, like Act 1. So far, I'm loving it. Pretty great. Not much to say. There's a lot of cool character designs. I like the area. Like the aesthetic. There was a Tanuki bear that I followed through the forest. That definitely didn't try killing me. It just led me off the path to let me back on the path. So that was fun. Something. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
I don't know if Jason started. I don't know if he played yesterday. I don't know if he did the 2.0 stuff. Yep. But it's pretty nice. Very nice. It's really it's a really depressing area because the main like story thing is that people are having like their power stolen, but their powers are tied to like their dreams and like ambitions and like their goals in life. So when they get stolen, they lose their will to live. Basically, it's like, what do we do? Why am I here? And that's really sad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
It's real sad.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds cool though. I'm not really that big of a fan of Genshin.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since our next topic
Is
kind of absorbed me. Skyward Sword, dude, that game came out, and I've been playing it quite a bit.
what you're saying makes us.
And I really enjoy the game, man. Skyward Sword's fun. It's always been a fun game for me because I'm not an impatient dumbass. So while I do understand how to play the game before they tell me the 18th time, like I'm okay with like waiting for Fee to talk to me because most girls don't, and that makes me really happy when it happens. So I'm really a big fan of the character. Also, nobody realizes that she wears fucking fishnets except for like what do you call those people?
The weirdos?
Are just better than other people. Culture, that's what it is. Yeah, good for culture people. They realize it, and they want to fuck a sword, so it's pretty cool. I'm not saying that I want to, of course. I'm just saying that like there are some people that do, because she's hot. But yeah, no, it's cool though, man. It's a really fun game. I like what they did with it. It came out on the 16th, which is pretty cool game. They made it so you can skip. Like, a lot of the problems people had with the game was Fee trying to hold your fucking hand like you were into that shit when in reality you're not. This shit's gross and disgusting. Like you, cringe, bro. We're not even dating. Like what the fuck? But not just Fee, but literally every character in the game trying to hold your hand, telling you exactly how to play it, and not shutting about it literally every time. Like there's points in the game original where you'd walk down to some place. Because like, your goal is, I need to find out where Zelda went. So you go to a new area, and because that's where Zelda went, you know. And when you land, Fee would be like, "Hi, hey, Zelda's probably around here somewhere." And you're like, "Okay, cool." And you walk forward, and she's like, "Hey, by the way, you can scan for Zelda by using your sword." And it's like, "Okay, cool, Fee, I get it, cool." And she's like, "By the way, there's a 97% chance that Zelda went through this path." And it's like, "Okay, I get it." And it's like, "Yeah, Alright, just making sure you know, in case you didn't know. And then you walk up to like a fucking little animal, and it's like, Zelda! And you're like, oh, Zelda was here. And Fee's like, hey, Master! Hey, Zelda was here! And it's like, okay, Fee, I get it. Stop! And it gets really annoying, like, later on when you've done it for the 18th time in a row, because that's the entire game is looking for Zelda. And then you eventually find Zelda. By the way, spoilers, it is a Zelda game.
The Zelda game with Zelda in it?
Yeah, after you find Zelda, you have another objective, which is really cool. And yeah, and it's like, I like the game a lot. I did that while my drink was open. I could have fucking spilled my drink everywhere just now, and I didn't realize that. Damn. But anyway. What happened after? I don't know. But anyway, yeah. And what they did in the remake for it, they made every dialogue box, you can press B to skip. So instead of sitting there for 12 minutes waiting for Fee to stop talking about Zelda and how she might be nearby, she's probably the reason why she's always so fucking far ahead of you, honestly. But yeah, instead of having to wait for that, you just press B to skip through the dialogue. Or it's not even skip; it goes from the one you are on as it's like typing it out slowly. Press B, and then it cuts to the very end of it, so you can read it all really quick and then go to the next thing. I appreciate that a lot. It's like a really good quality of life feature. And then as what other thing people had problems with was the like control scheme for the game. How people couldn't get the Wii Motion Plus to work properly. They wouldn't sync it like it tells you to when you first get it. And the game has to rely a lot on motion, and like you have to swing the sword at certain angles in order to attack enemies. And you get better at it over time, but people didn't want to give it a chance because of how long it takes to get into the game, because of B and how hard it is to understand the controls when they don't work properly. You didn't sync your Wii Motion Plus. But I didn't really have a problem with motion controls. But I am afraid for this new one because they have button controls, which are cool. But the problem with the button controls is that like you use the right control stick to slash your sword in a direction. And that's what I was mentioning I wanted them to add like a long time ago. Back when I was playing it on the fucking official PC Wii, wink, wink. And that's how I had it set up. I had it set up so that when I would use my right like control stick to go left, it would slice to the left, you know. But it's a little weird to play that game like that because there's a lot of things where I feel like you need more precision that comes from actually able to like, react quick enough with your hands, rather than I don't know. It's a weird feeling, but I need to get used to it. Once I get used to it, it probably won't be a problem. But I was planning on trying the motion controls for this game later because I haven't done that yet. I feel like it'd probably be better than how it used to be, even though I'd have a problem with it like before. So as long as you know, as long as it's not worse than it used to be, it'll be fun to play. And I've been enjoying that game. But yeah.
Yeah. Out of all of us, who's the cringiest? I don't know.
What?
Out of all of us, who's the cringiest? Just a message in chat.
Oh, probably Caden, honestly.
Yeah? Okay.
No. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Not really like a scale.
I'm trying to think who would be the cringiest. I know there's a correct answer to this, but I don't know.
There is a correct answer to this because I know there's like some are like just cringier than others. But I don't know.
Oh, I fucking know who.
Well, I am here now.
Fucking Jazz, be the devil. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. It's a joke. It is a joke. That was a prank. A funny.
I know.
Okay.
No.
I was
No.
busy drawing something, and I
That's
didn't
dope.
see that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. No. Chaz is definitely the cringiest. No offense to him or anything. That's all. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully you play some Pokemon Unite with us later.
Yeah,
Whenever we
that's gonna be really. I think we're gonna do it tonight, if everyone's up for it. I'm gonna try to do it tonight. I don't know how long I'm gonna be busy today. Because the reason why we're early is because I actually have stuff to do later tonight. Yay! as I'm currently doing something in the background. Don't mind me. But yeah, Pokemon Unite. No, I've seen I haven't seen much of it, but I've seen stuff of it. I saw there was costumes and that was it.
The only you think Sean? Yeah, Sean probably. I'm probably the cringiest, to be completely honest. I think that
In what format are we talking about cringe though? Just like in general?
I guess it's in general, yeah. I post some pretty cringe things and say some pretty cringe things, like
You do see some
Nene baby.
You do say some cringe
Or
things.
like I post like funny like things on purpose as a meme, like the whole where was it yesterday? I was like, sleep is for people that aren't trying to become the warrior of darkness. Tom Holland showing what it's like. Was necessary. Spider-Man himself.
Sure, that
and
was
must get
a little
stronger.
bit cringe.
Yeah,
That
no,
was
that's
cringe.
cringe, but that's on purpose though. That's intentional.
That's
cringe, so,
yeah.
Like if I'm self-aware, am I really cringe? Like that's kind of the
Yeah, no, it's like
problem.
am I trying
If it's
am I
trolling,
am I
it's
trying
really
if I force myself to be cringe, am I cringe? Well, technically yes in the sense you're cringe, but you are naturally not cringe.
You're based, is what it is.
Yes.
I'm just based, guys. Based on what? I don't fucking know. Anyway.
No, that's cringe. Now that one is.
Yeah, I'm intentionally cringe, but it's a meme, so get fucked, nerd.
I thought you were gonna say.
Anyway.
I thought you were gonna add Dabo and the haters to add like the little like something else.
The little like, no, that'd be cringe.
Yeah.
Some shit you would do.
Yeah. Also, Chad, someone asked, "What are you drawing? Are you still working on that thing that you sent us?
What thing that I sent?
The self-portrait? Are you still working on that?"
No, that's finished, man. I finished that like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, bro, can you not fucking tell, you dumbass?
I didn't know if you were gonna like. It's like I don't know what the level of like done is like
I
considered
will
a piece of
share what
art.
I'm putting it in stuff.
Because for me, when I think of something done, I think of something done that's fully detailed, maybe colored. If not, it's shaded.
Wow, bro, look at you not knowing the fucking light
It
art.
was shaded. Did you not look at it?
I don't remember it. Being completely honest.
You must live in Inazuma or some shit, kid.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
You lost
Look
your
in your
vision.
damn DMs.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, I see it. I'm sorry. Oh, nice!
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you.
Pretty dope.
Pretty dope. Okay, now out of all
I
of you, who's the
also
most...
don't know if you guys
Who
know,
knows
I
about the most
actually
about
Oh, me.
Pokemon and Naruto? I don't know anything about Naruto. I know
He
Pokemon.
knows a lot of Pokemon, but I'm both of those combined.
Yeah,
Bro?
Sean takes over. Like, I might have more Pokemon knowledge, but he knows when Naruto hand signs, so he just kind of outleagues me in this part. If you come...
Chidori hand sign just done right there, by the way, guys. If anybody that heard that.
Hear the clapping of the hands.
Yeah, no, I know the hand signs. I finished Naruto, finished Shippuden. Anime was sick, bro. Believe it. That's all.
Cringe.
Yeah. Yes.
Yesterday, I actually redrew my Discord avatar.
I saw
it
that!
was different.
I was like...
At first I was stupid.
Yeah,
like,
I actually
it's different,
drew
right?
it by
Yeah, it is.
hand.
That's
That's
dope.
nice. I noticed something different. Like, is there a background on it, or am I just dumb? So I didn't say anything
I didn't
about
know,
it.
Like the background was removed or not, and I like looked at it. And I noticed it was different because I saw like the colors looked, I guess better. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
sure,
added
yeah.
some pink to my hair and shaded my face a little differently.
I got to turn on my light. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
But
I
I
haven't-
basically just redrew it by hand.
yeah,
Because
I
I
haven't
was
touched-
using just like a generator thing before. It's like, maybe I should actually try it.
Very cool. Yeah.
I'm back. Ow! Fuck.
Welcome back. But yeah, no, I haven't touched my profile picture because I changed it because it's pretty based.
You're
Just vibing.
you're high as fuck, Yoshi.
High as fuck Yoshi? Yeah, dude, high as fuck baby Yoshi is my best.
Yeah,
I need him in more Mario games, bro. I need to add him to every Mario game. Like, dude, they made the stupid, like, toy Mario games. Why can't they just do high as fuck baby Yoshi Mario games?
because the
Because then when they, like, when they jump off a cliff, it'd be like, haha, yeah, he's high, he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, you know, that'd be sick. But instead, they can't.
Ugh.
It's whatever, though. It's whatever.
Don't mind me just throwing my bag across the room without getting out of my chair because I'm too lazy to get up.
You're cool.
Dude, I lift a weight or two.
I bet you do.
I do
Just one.
because I have some in my room that I
Yeah,
that I
I'm like,
constantly move around because I don't actually lift them. I have like the little weight discs for like the I don't know. This shows how much I work out. I don't. Like you know, like the arm.
Wait, this.
Do you know like the small like handheld dumbbells? What are those called?
Oh my god.
2-pound weights or whatever the shit they are.
No, not those. Like
You mean like, okay, so you don't mean like a tiny dumbbell. You mean like the dumbbell that you, like it's like a metal bar that you put like the weights on the sides of?
yes, the like.
Yeah.
What are those?
That's a dumbbell, Caden.
Oh, that is.
Those dumbbells.
Yeah, I have.
'Cause you can readjust them by switching which ones are on there. That's like the whole point of them. That's why they're gamer.
Yeah, I have a set of them, but
Uh-huh.
one of like the bars doesn't like lock, like it doesn't lock the discs, so I technically only have one of them. So I sit in the corner of my room, but every now and then I got to move those around because they're just in the way.
That's cool, man.
So I lift weights every now and then. Also, I move a lot of furniture.
That's cool.
It's true. I don't lift. Wish I could. Can't. So,
Yeah,
oof.
that's funny. My friend literally does like 20 handstands in 5 seconds. Me just slap my hands together every way possible. I just slap my hands together, but I don't even slap my hands together. So I don't.
Caden.
What?
You know how he spent 4 hours and 30 something minutes grinding out golden saucer points yesterday?
Yeah. What about it?
So first off, our faction now has a golden saucer MGP increase buff going on. If you're in the faction, you get it. So we get that on top of the already buffed rates, and I just got a 10,000 from the CAC bot.
How much?
You know what we call that?
How much did you get from the 10,000?
That's pretty fucking base, 16,000.
Oh, 16,000.
Yeah.
Oh, so,
Pretty basic.
so okay, hold on. So the faction gives you 10%, which we had yesterday, and then the event gives you 50%. So it's 60% total. So it was activated yesterday, so it's not just.
No, that fitted today.
No, because then we got the 60% bonus yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Did we have it already?
Yeah.
Did I just not, oh, is that why? Okay, so I think it may be why I didn't have any, like, I was wondering why, oh, fuck. I may have fucked up, but it's fine. I was wondering why I didn't have any, what do you call it? I was wondering why I didn't have, like, reduced teleport rates yesterday. I didn't know why that was.
Yeah, because we have the
And it was
because the faction leader
yeah.
was grinding MGP as well.
Yeah. Okay, never mind then. But still, it's a lot of MGP to get that any day, or any single CAC bot. It's pretty based, as I might say. Oh, am I about to get another one?
Yeah, us at the
No way. No, okay, I didn't.
us at the casino was draining, to say the least.
Yeah, Caden was dumb. Because we need to get 200,000 MGP by September. And you get, like, at least 1,000 every day if you just go to your CAC bot for me. Like, at the least, you get, like, around 1,000. I mean, if you're not, like, the absolute worst of luck. And we have until September. But we decided to grind it all in one day. And it took 4 hours and 30 minutes. Good time.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, and we still need to grind some more out for like other things we want.
Yeah, like the 2 million one.
Ah,
Lots of fun. But anyway, what we're talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what we were talking about. Fuck.
We're talking about.
Naruto
Oh,
handstand.
wait.
Oh yeah, I don't lift.
Mm.
I just have weights. I could say I lift. I lift them when I move them.
Yeah, because when the wig never uses them.
But yeah, no. The MGP though, the us grinding MGP, if you didn't see, Sean streamed. Was it yesterday or like? Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yesterday, unfortunately.
Yeah, Sean streamed for how long did you say? 4 hours.
4 hours and like 30 something minutes.
4 to 5 hours basically of us at a place called the Golden Saucer, which is a virtual casino that we, every 20 minutes, had to play a mini game.
Mini game to get money. And a lot of mini games are luck based.
Half of them are.
More than
No,
is it more than
because there's
half?
only 4 mini
Yeah.
games. Because you have the slices right, any way that which
Oh my
way
God.
the wind blows, Air Force One, and the jump one. But the jump one is technic. You can kind of call it luck
It's
based.
slightly luck based because it has like
Different
easy
maps.
patterns and really tough patterns. And tough ones suck.
Yeah,
Well, that's just the maps being different, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah,
But there's like
it's-
there's literally a map that's just annoying because it's very like small and there's a lot of people.
Yeah, and the thing is, you have not only is it small,
Is there
a lot of
collision?
people- No, but you can contribute a lot if you wanted to.
Mhm.
The reason why it's tough is because in order to get the most amount of money from it, you need to collect every trophy, with the gold ones being worth the most. And there are some positions where if the trophy's there, you just feel anger. Because it's just such a dumb position to be in. It's so annoying. I hate it. I hate those positions. Because if you miss that jump, you restart from the beginning, and that's always really fun, you know? People like having to restart from all
Unless
their
it's
progress.
a tactical reset.
Unless, well, then, yeah, when I do those on purpose. But when you don't try to do those and you get one, that's when it gets irritating. And when you're playing games for 5 hours, basically,
Mm-hmm.
it gets a little easy to mess up. That being said, Caden, like, absolutely lost one, and I laughed at him. Because imagine losing in a video game.
Which one?
You lost one of the jumpy ones, you didn't get to make it in time.
Were you? Was you? No, because the ones you were watched me, I actually made it. And the last one I made it before
Yeah,
you.
No, but
I know,
The
I'm-
earliest one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first no.
There's one that you didn't make it
He's
through.
just trying to deny that.
No, I'm trying to think because
You lost. You missed one.
I missed the one golden one on the one where it was like the
Instead
side.
of getting 6,000, you got 3,200 or something.
Yeah, because I missed the one gold
Yeah.
one on the one map that we hate.
Yeah, you were a loser.
Because
No, just-
because anytime I fell all the way to the bottom. Sean at least like caught himself on a safety platform.
well, because I'm a gamer. Also because I don't fall. Duh. I don't fall. I tactically reposition myself. Duh.
A lot of you falling and yelling "fuck" has to say things otherwise.
Well, no, I say fuck like. So if I say fuck, it actually makes my muscles react in a way that lets me like slightly adjust my fall angle. I steer the game into letting me move slightly the other direction.
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's how it works. Bro. Honestly, if you were a gamer, you'd already have known that. You wouldn't even have to ask about it. But like,
Remember when I moonwalked on the air? That was pretty cool.
that shit was funny. Yeah. You completely went over the jump, and the game was like, no, he didn't, and it pulled you back. Yeah, good times, man. Fair and balanced. Fair and
I
balanced.
had after my lag switch, so I froze in place. I had to
Yeah.
use my time freeze to kill my momentum.
Oh, or the, you know, that's how it was, man.
Anyway, but like, if that didn't give it away, we've been playing 14 a lot. If we decided to spend literal hours at a casino, that we can only do stuff every 20 minutes.
Mhm.
I have accumulated over 4 days of gameplay within the last month.
I can't check while I'm in the middle of them. Oh no, I can. 7 days, 22 hours, and 15 minutes.
So almost 8 days of like total gameplay. Like,
To be completely fair, I have been AFK most of.
yeah, like knock off like
a lot of it. Knock off like 2 days.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, because I've been AFK doing other shit.
this is a game open, but
For example, I was talking to Terrence earlier, like before the podcast. I was in the call with him, which is why I didn't respond.
I see.
We were talking about like other stuff, talking about the state of amiibos and why they're so fucking stupid. Also, I found Bongo Bongo. But anyway,
Oh, nice. The amiibos are dumb,
Bongo Bongo.
but they're really cool.
No,
They just like
no. We were talking about this, and I came to the realization: Nintendo evolved backwards.
Did they?
Yeah, we were going from digital games to them deciding to make physical DLC.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Because of the fact that, like, oh yeah, it saves on the plastic. You don't have to go to the store to pick it up. It's very convenient. Oh, there's no shipping or anything. You don't have to worry about it not being at the store. So now, if you want to play fucking hard mode Metroid Samus Returns, guess what you have to do?
You have to get an amiibo for that?
You have to, yes, it's for fusion mode.
Oh my god.
And it's different from the hard mode in the game, so real fun.
See, like, that's like okay, that's like that shouldn't be happening.
There's also Twilight Princess Link.
Yeah, the one that
where,
took you to the special dungeon.
It gives you an entire dungeon that's literally the like Cloister of Trials from. I don't know what they call it. That's Final Fantasy X, but Cloister of Trials from fucking Wind Waker, where you go through 100 floors, become an extra gamer. Also, you mentioned the fact that nobody remembers that Wolf Link was in Breath of the Wild. Because,
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, yeah, but like barely, like a lot of people forget that it's a thing
Mm-hmm.
because nobody does it because nobody has the amiibo. Because the amiibos came with the game.
Yeah,
So,
I have an amiibo,
Yeah.
but I no longer have the game, but I have the amiibo.
that's cool, bro. Proud of you. I also have amiibo on my phone.
But but the problem with the Twilight Princess, like the Wolf Link amiibo, is that you need the actual game to level up, so it actually uses in Breath.
Oh yeah, you need to get the Wii U version.
Yeah, so like you have
Yep.
to be so like how Wolf Link works in Breath of the Wild is that your current hearts in Twilight Princess is how much hearts the Wolf Link has. So if you have all 20 hearts in Twilight Princess, and then you save that to your amiibo, then your amiibo in Breath of the Wild has a 20 heart Wolf Link. So, and yeah, and then like Breath of the Wild was like the first case like okay, amiibos are dumb because of like the cool armor pieces that were like amiibo only. But I like the collectability about them, but then it's too crazy. Some of them just look nice too. But then they're like impossible to get. I was lucky enough to get the Joker amiibo because I pre-ordered it. And it looks
Then-
nice. Still in the box. On my desk. Right behind me.
That it?
Hmm?
There's on your desk.
Yeah, it's on my desk. Just chilling. I don't use it. Waiting for the Pyramithra
Of course you
amiibos. Yeah, Jason, aren't we all?
No,
You're not.
no, we all are not.
Yeah, no, I don't know why I said that. It just kind of came to me. It's like, yeah, aren't we all? It's like, no one. I mean, a couple of us might. I'm probably gonna get one because I collectability. But I don't know. Not used for much, I guess.
Nintendo actually evolved backwards with DLC, and it's just crazy to think about.
Yeah, so. But would you rather like? Would you rather have it like? Imagine Nintendo, like, a year from now releases a game where like amiibos have like, if you have this amiibo, you unlock this special dungeon. Would you rather have that just be like another like separate paid DLC, or just kind of download the
You know,
amiibos
it's
from a
funny that
website?
you mentioned this, because Terrence and I were actually talking about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I make a game called Stickman Adventure, where you get to run from the left side of the game to the right side and touch a flagpole, right? That's a game. It's kind of boring, not a lot to it. Now let's say I make it so that I add some more depth to the game, and there's like you can walk into a pipe, for example, and there's a little secret area that you can go out of the pipe to get some more stuff. That's not necessary for the game. That could be a DLC dungeon if I wanted to be, you know? Why not? Or I could make it into a tiny little plastic toy that's gonna be sold out everywhere because it's content in the game that you can't get otherwise. And yeah, or let's say something like this. Let's say Skyward Sword, right? The little amiibo functionality they did. The way they did it is like, let's say I make a game that's really cool, or not even really cool. Let's say I make a game, you know, and in that game, at the very beginning of it, there's an 18-hour long cutscene, and I'm like, all right, this is the game. And then years later, I released the same game, but I had a 0.5 like time speed up to the cutscene, and then I give people the option to spend $20 on a piece of plastic in the shape of a character from the game that lets them skip the 18-hour opening cutscene. You know? That's what Skyward Sword did. They make you play the game longer, and they took a function. The point of the remake was to make the game playable nowadays. Not even just playable. I mean, yeah, playable, I guess. But also to update the game in a way that makes it like, yes, make it so you can skip cutscenes, make it so you can like skip through dialogue faster, make it so you don't have to watch all the tutorials and stuff like that. They worked on it to make it like add more quality of life features to it. And then they put a quality of life feature behind a little toy.
Yeah, the
That,
teleporting.
by the way, I don't know if you know about this, but that amiibo, it's already not shipping out because of the fact. Did we beat the boss?
Did you?
I think we accidentally beat the boss. I'm like, so I died to the boss,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess my team beat the boss and then died, and we didn't have to fight the boss. I just realized that like when I used the shortcut, I was past the boss. But anyway, sorry about that. But no, no. So the problem, right? I'm sorry, I'm trying to regain my train of thought. I didn't realize you beat the boss. It's crazy, bro. Like holy shit, bro. Boss has been beaten. I don't even know. Am I paying attention to the game? Probably not. I'm a bad tank. But anyway, no. So obviously, no. So one of the problems that happens in Skyward Sword a lot is you go back and forth constantly between one location, one NPC, and the Sky World. So you can grab like an ingredient and then go back down, talk to the NPC, give it to them. He's like, hey, go back up to the top again to grab something else. And so you have to like, so in order to go back down to the normal like land world, you have to go to like the portal for the area, which is like it's either a red one, a blue one, or I think a green one. And then you have to jump down and pick where you want to drop, where we drop in, boys, Fortnite style, you know? Kind of lame. And then you have to run back from that place you dropped down to. But with the amiibo, you can, if you get the amiibo, because currently there's like shipping problems, they weren't able to ship out as many as they were trying to, so there's a lot of delays. If you get the amiibo, you're able to go exactly where you were to the Sky World and then back instantly. So like, you go in front of an NPC, they ask you to grab a stupid flower from up in the sky to prove that you're from the sky. You use the amiibo, go up to the top, grab a flower, and then use the amiibo again to get back down and give it to the NPC. Skyward Sword has a lot of that bullshit. And
See, that's. When I heard about
Yeah.
like that being used, it's
like you think like, oh, it's not that big of a deal because like it wasn't an original game and it makes the like it only helps the game like a little bit. Like yeah, so does everything else they added to the remake. Like everything else they added wasn't in the original game, but it makes the game better because it adds like it makes it more fun. It adds quality of life improvements. And they hide one of those behind a fucking amiibo that's already having shipping problems and isn't gonna sell well because it's for a game that people are still scared of because it's Skyward fucking Sword, the game everybody shits on. So they're not gonna make a lot of them because they don't want to lose money. So it's not gonna be one you're gonna find in stores ever because people are gonna pick them up real quick. It's stupid. Which is why I'm complete support of
pirating amiibos.
I'm not pirating amiibos. I'm not a pirate. You don't even fucking go in Yoho when I'm just idling my idle like stance. I never just go Yoho.
Yeah, you
randomly.
do.
Are you sure about that?
I'm.
But
I
anyway,
have, like,
what are you talking about? What are you?
I legitimately think you said yesterday you went yo ho.
What do you what? No, I've never done that ever at all. But anyway, no. And so the question you asked was,
Would you rather have it like another
would you rather
way?
have like another way? Like would maybe Terrence was talking about this. Would you rather have like a DLC or like I don't know? Like there's a lot of wacky solutions you could do.
In-app purchase, a digital only amiibo.
Yeah, purchase digital only amiibo, or not just that, but like. Okay, so I came up with a couple of ideas, right? Nintendo's not gonna do any of these because why the fuck would they? There's no reason for them to. They don't care. They make money anyways. But one of them being, you could do like a fucking $5 every amiibo like bonus unlock pass for the fucking game you're playing or whatever. It would be stupid, but like, yeah. Oh, and obviously the best answer is just don't do it. Don't do stupid shit like that. You know? It's like the question of would you rather kill 5 people on a train track or 1? Like the best answer is none. But like people aren't gonna just do none. They're not just gonna choose to not be dickheads. They're gonna put this stuff behind little fucking plastic tortoises. So now that we've already gotten to that point where they're gonna do it, then what's the best way for them to do it? Could they add a DLC pass that like unlocks the Cloister of Trials? They could. Yeah. Would it be all right? I mean, I wouldn't really be a fan, but you know, fuck it. It's better than nothing. It's better than having you buy a $20 toy that doesn't exist anymore. There's scalpers and shit. You also have the idea of why not make it so you can buy the amiibo from Nintendo's website, order them. So you order one, and then other people order one, and then they ship it out. Maybe they'll like have a deal with Amazon or some shit where they sell their toys to Amazon, then Amazon requests a certain amount of them, and then they ship it to the people that paid for it. Like kind of like pre-orders, but literally whenever. As long as they can still produce the amiibo, you know? There's shit like that. But of course, that would like
Be smart.
That would then remove the need. Yeah, that would be smart. That'd remove the need for people to like spend like $200 on amiibo because nobody can find it anywhere. The scalpers bought 83 of them at Walmart or shit like that, you know. So honestly, scalpers are good for business for Nintendo.
And it drives up like
Because
the need for it, but then they just a supply and demand thing.
Yeah. No, scalpers are a good thing for Nintendo. There's no reason for them to not do it. And so, well, if I'm in a fucking nerd dungeon, by the way, literally everything in here is a book, and I hate it. But anyway, this place sucks, bro. I am Bookman. The first boss was a book. The second boss was a boss that summoned books. The third boss is a fucking book. But anyway. No, yeah, so there's like a lot of problems with Amiibo.
Sean actually found out he's in a library.
I am in a library, bro! Doesn't mean everything in the fucking library needs to kill me. But anyway. Great Goofball Library. But no, hey, there's a lot of solutions for Amiibo. Again, put five people on the train track, one person on the other. Train has to go through them. What's the best decision to make? It's not, oh, just don't have the train go through. It's not an option. Nintendo's gonna get it either way. What would you rather them have? Have a fucking $10 cosmetic pack, Breath of the Wild, that unlocks all of the different like outfits, and Epona, and fucking a $2. Oh, what are we doing? Okay, a $2 pit pack that adds the hard mode to Samus Returns. Like what would you rather they do? You know? Because right now it's you buy an amiibo that nobody can find because it was a limited edition amiibo. You know? And that's kind of the problem. But anyway, Amiibo ran over. They're toys. That's it. They suck. But
Also, I saw your meme. It's like Boo's Mansion from Mario 64. I mean, is it?
What?
Jason said it's like Boo's Mansion from Mario 64.
So what are you talking about?
Yeah, so I was confused. I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, like, Amiibos when they first came out was like, oh, that's a cool idea. But how they're used, I don't know. It's a good idea, but the execution's awful.
You know the funniest shit about Amiibos that I liked?
What?
You know the Guardian Amiibo from Breath of the Wild? What did it unlock? Do you remember?
It didn't give you anything. It just gave you Guardian parts and a Guardian weapon early on. Right?
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, didn't actually do much. It just gave you like a Guardian weapon early on in the game and a bunch of Guardian parts so you didn't farm Guardians. Oh, the piano bites, coffin smash you, and other things? Huh?
What?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, it's like that one was just a purely aesthetic one because it was a giant Guardian amiibo, but didn't give you much.
Yeah.
That one was just purely like, oh, I bought this because it's this. But
Please don't wipe it 0.1. Thank God. I was the only one of the live. I had like 200 health and it was at 0.2%. I was so scared. I was so scared. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I didn't. I by the way, I started the dungeon queue before the stream started.
oh,
And it says like 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, 5 minutes. That's not that bad. It is.
it's bad. Were you playing tank or?
I'm playing. Oh my God! I got the Bloodgates for tank, or for Dark Knight. Hell yeah, bro.
So you're playing Dark Knight. I see.
I'm now edgy again. Let's fucking go. Before I was just using the power of darkness, and like that's kind of cool, I guess. But like I don't have a blood gauge or anything. Now I got a blood gauge. Let's go. Be edgy as fuck now. Also, beating the book gave me a thing, and I think it's kind of dumb.
Did he not give you a book?
No, I mean no, but no. There's a thing that's happening in the story now. I think you got to it when you killed what's the last boss you fought? Do you remember?
I haven't fought a boss in Heavensward yet.
Oh. What's one before that then?
The boss before that was the fuck. It was the. Was it Shiva? No.
No, we fought a boss together.
The boss we fought together. We fought a bunch of Ifrits, and then
No, we fought a boss together that was like a necessary one.
not for the main story.
How did? No, that's how that one ended.
I'm trying to think. Cause like the last one. Cause I've been doing many like duties in there.
I have Duty Finder now. I can just check see what the last boss was we fought.
Cause the last one I think we fought was.
Oh my god, was it actually Shiva?
Yeah, because I did Ramon by myself and Leviathan.
Oh, gross, bro. I just checked to like double check, and yeah, I think the last one we did was Shiva.
Like we did, obviously we did Leviathan and Leviathan together because of the like.
You did Keeper of the Lake without me.
Yeah, I did.
So. Damn, bro.
I would.
Never mind then.
What? Yeah.
There's a story thing.
Yeah.
But the story thing, it gave me a thing for the story thing. I'm like really confused. Like I didn't think it should have. Stupid that it should have. Because it shouldn't have.
Was it? I think I might know what you're talking about because it was.
Go ahead and make a guess, and I'll.
Is
tell
it
you
the
if you're
same
right or wrong.
thing as? Fuck. Actually, no. I don't know. Because it wasn't like a dungeon that gave it to me. It was like. Does it have to do with a crystal?
It's possible.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, no, I haven't like had the whole.
What are you talking about? What do you think it is?
Huh?
What do you think it is? You can't just blue ball me like that.
I just is it like one of the original like summon crystals, because I got to a point in my story where some of them or one of them reactivated.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Book Monster apparently gave me one of those.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
One of them reactivated for some reason. I don't know.
I thought I had to go when that happened. I thought I had to go back and fight some because it's the Shiva one that reactivated.
HUD. I
Anyway,
hate HUD management. Should I?
anyway,
Should
we're
I?
talking about Final Fantasy 14, and
Yeah. Okay. Should I keep the edgy, cool bar design
no,
of the blood gauge, or should I simplify it so I can make a symmetrical?
Keep-
symmetrical.
keep the edgy blood
like,
gauge.
I want it, but like, where am I gonna put it, bro?
That's the problem I have with HUD management.
No
HUD
space.
management in Final Fantasy 14 sucks because the moment you get to like you still like I like this, you either switch jobs or your job gives you another gauge.
I literally just got to the point where like the aggro meter, so I know my stance, was like in the middle behind this like the skill that turns me to aggro. And like it's like in a blank space. But I just got another skill and I got my stupid blood gauge. So now I have a skill in the bottom left so it looks weird, and the blood gauge adds onto that aggro like icon, and it goes off to the right and I can't flip it, so it's like, well shit.
Yeah.
Now I just got a fucking edgy circle with a edgy sword off of it. I think this is good. I think this is a good spot for it. No, it's not. This right here would be a good spot for it. That looks alright. That looks alright. Cool, we're going with that. I'm gonna completely forget that it's down there. Fuck. It's whatever. It's whatever, bro. The blood gauge displays the amount of black blood a Dark Knight has accumulated.
Okay, shut up.
Isn't that cool, Caden? Aren't I cool, bro? I also have my dark side gauge. This is damage dealt. Whenever I use Flood of Darkness or Edge of Darkness, I get dark side. Not to be confused with the bad guy, dark side, who is like a bad guy.
Mhm.
Wait, what the fuck? a lot of damage.
But 14. I finally beat the main story.
You did, yeah.
I don't know if you beat it before last Wednesday, but I finally beat the main story.
I don't know if you beat it like a day or two after me.
Yeah.
Like 2 days after me, I think.
And I don't remember. I think I beat it on like Friday or Saturday. So I don't know. I was saying I don't know if you beat it on Wednesday.
No, I think on the stream I was like really close to beating it.
Okay. Anyway.
I also don't remember. I don't remember these podcasts. I'm like half asleep now.
Last podcast Lenny was here. We were talking about food a lot. Or is it no?
Oh my god, was that the last podcast?
No. That was the last podcast. Oh.
I feel like it was just like yesterday.
I think that one was 2 weeks ago. What do you mean yesterday? I mean,
Well, it's 'cause-
No, that was last week. Was it not?
yeah, I think that was.
that was last week because you did the podcast.
Literally.
You're doing the podcast waiting for the podcast. And then,
Yeah.
and then Lenny joined, and we started talking about food a lot. Then I ordered food.
Mhm.
And then we talked about DoorDash. Yeah, no, that was last podcast. Damn. Anyway. Main story. It's good. It's a pretty good story.
Yep.
I'm not gonna call it shit, and it's
Yeah, because you actually played it.
Yeah.
in college.
I can't call it shit because I actually played it. It's pretty decent. It is slow, but it is worth it. It's a slow burn, but there's a point in like when you finally beat the main story. There's literally like a movie you watch, which is really good. It's just a bunch of cutscenes back to back, which is just really good. And it's like, oh, cool. I like to see where they go next. And
Yep.
I
They released the update for it.
yeah.
Added some more stuff. And then after they added the more stuff, they released an expansion, an award-winning expansion.
Yes.
That you can play for free right now.
That I literally had. I've done a little bit of the main quest line. I did that all.
I have like 6 quests left for it, but yeah,
yeah.
pretty cool.
I haven't. Well, it's because like so the last couple of days,
3, 4,
they-
5, 6, 7, 9.
well, not last couple of days. On Monday to Tuesday, there was maintenance, server maintenance, during like
Mhm.
the time I usually play the game. So instead, I decided to do some other things, like working on some personal like endeavors, and playing Genshin, preparing for the new area. And so I haven't been playing 14 as much as Sean has, but there was one day. Well, the maintenance was on.
We made a joke with each other
We literally made a joke. I'm like
because
yes,
we were like, it's like if Caden doesn't play for a day, I'm gonna have like
beat the expansion.
gone so far past him that I will basically have beaten the expansion. Caden didn't play yesterday. He just started it, and he was past me, by the way. He was further than me yesterday.
By like a quest line, like a couple quests. It wasn't
Like a couple of quests, yeah. I'm like 6 quests away from the end of it, of the first like expansion
and he was
when
playing.
it was added.
You've been basically up since we last talked, right?
When did we last talk?
This morning when I was playing Genshin. Have you been up like all day?
No.
Okay.
I took a nap earlier. I was listening to ASMR. That's what I do. I get tired of doing stuff.
Yeah, I forgot to
when
finish.
go lay
I forgot to grab the Lexicon. I missed Jason. I'm sorry. I just kind
down.
of
I can't believe you did that. Dude. You missed the story, bro.
I got the story. The island sunk, and they did sink.
Dude, spoilers.
I'm sorry. It doesn't even matter if it's spoilers. They can't experience the dumb islands anymore because they're gone.
They can. They'll add another update later.
Yeah.
Do a rerun.
Anyway, the last update for Genshin, there's these cool archipelago islands that you could venture, which were really cool. And there's like these little story conches that had like story bits, like people's memories in them. And if you listen, yeah, no, if you listen to it, it's like the water's rising, quick, get to higher ground, and it's whatever.
Come on, we have nowhere to run to. We're gonna drown and die. And it's like, it's okay, honey, just look into my eyes.
Oh, so Jason, the Kazuha story isn't gone because it's literally the prerequisite for the Inazuma quest. So you have to do that quest before this quest. That one's a story quest, so that one's in the story. That's not like a It's not like a story quest. It's actually the main quest. It's the prelude to chapter 2. Anyway, or chapter whatever this next chapter is. Chapter 2, I think. Chapter 2. Anyway,
Frog with that funny hat.
anyway, stupid islands. Like yeah, they're sinking. People died, and then and the island sunk. They're gone. They're just gone. They were cool. Now they're gone.
Does that mean Klee's mother was the one that made the island sink?
No, Klee's mother.
Kill all those people?
No, Klee's mother just found the islands. Like, oh, look at these islands. These are cool. And then
She definitely made it so that
she definitely sunk
people
them.
would die. Yeah, because like, why would it happen a second time when she's done with her event?
I don't know, to clear space for the mobile version of Genshin Impact.
Maybe.
The main problem I have, like a lot of people have with the game.
It's almost like they could like fix that really easily by just like
Taking off mobile.
fixing it. Not even taking it off mobile, bro.
It's like-
but just like having it so, oh yes, this area will go away on the mobile version. I just did the same fucking thing twice in a row.
Anyway, no, it's an Archon quest, Jason. You have to actually do it before the basically the quest sets up like, okay, how am I going to get to Inazuma? That quest sets up, oh, I have a ride to Inazuma now. That's how. Anyway. Oh yeah, but Jason, have you explored Inazuma yet, or have you like tried the update yet? It's beautiful and it's amazing. I only did the first part of the story. I only did like the first main quest line. I did Act 1. So. Anyway.
Oh yeah, kid, and I have enough money for another room, by the way.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so you get your fucking rent back and work your way up the line of command.
Okay.
Buy your own goddamn house.
Okay.
That way I can make money from JoJo house.
Okay.
You need your fucking money back so you can spend it on a Tonberry that I'm gonna get for free the next fucking day, bro.
I will buy a Tonberry.
Don't. You know what, actually, I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna hold on to the money for you.
I'm joking. I'm not gonna buy.
You're fucking stupid. Buy it, goddamn Tonberry.
I'm not gonna buy a Tonberry. I still need to fight the finals of the tourney. Ah, I see. Okay.
You did it once. You did it once.
Okay. You can't blame me for buying a Tonberry because I didn't know we could buy a room.
You're wondering what the fuck we're talking about.
This
food spent 300,000 in-game buckaroos in order to buy a pet that I got for free literally the next day. Hey, wondering, well, how 300,000 big old buckaroos in game isn't that much, right? No, check it. You can buy real estate with that much money. 500,000 is your own apartment. And you spent that much on a minion that I got for free the next day.
Yeah.
So
You also had to be lucky to get. What the fuck, Jason?
what did Jason say?
Take him to Femboy Hooters.
Honestly, that would have been a better like usage of the money. We could have probably found like Bunny Boy, Finboy Hooters in Walker Caden for you. That way you could like something to spend your money on. Because that would like support the players of the game that become Finboy bunnies.
Wow.
But like,
I didn't know we could get a room when I got the Tonberry. And I wasn't really focusing on getting a room at that moment.
I'm over here saving up money to buy a house so we can have like our own like FC house eventually one day. And he spends 300,000 in-game buckaroos on a fucking minion.
Yeah?
It's cute as fuck, I will admit. It's like one of the best minions in the game. It's a little stabby dude who one-shots you in most Final Fantasy games.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dungeon where like the main threat is that there's big versions of them that wander the halls, and if they get close to you, they will one-shot you. It's really funny because I'm the tank, so I take all the aggro. So they walk towards me, and then I throw it at Caden, so that they go for Caden instead. Like, it's lots of fun, but yeah, no, Caden's a dumbass sometimes, and those were one of the times. But it's fine. It's fine. Also, I don't know if you guys heard me. I found a frog with a hat.
Oh. Cool.
Called Paragos.
Paragos.
Paragos. Here, let me send a picture of one.
Yeah. But yeah, that. Oh, but yeah, the stupid story about maintenance. maintenance for FS14 was on Monday to Tuesday. I thought it was on Sunday for Monday, so I didn't play Sunday. But then I played Monday morning, realized maintenance was tonight, or that night instead of just before then.
Yeah, so he didn't play because he thought it was a maintenance, but realized after like the suspected maintenance time was up that it was actually the next days when maintenance happened.
Yeah.
So he didn't play a day for no reason. Well, to be fair, I slept like most of that night anyway. I think I played Terror Sword for a little bit and then I hopped off, went to sleep.
The maintenance was like 9 hours.
Yeah.
So literally the time, like, there was a joke where Sean would get up at 7 o'clock because it's FF14 time, and then play till like 10 a.m. And that was like, I was like, yeah, that's like the prime time when we played.
And it was funny because he would like, God damn it, bro! I'm literally back where I was a second ago. I keep going to the same exact spot, and then jumping off the bridge thinking, oh, I can survive this,
and then dying.
And then dying because I can't survive that jump, and then I'm like, oh, what the heck? That's weird. How do I survive that jump? Let me go back there and figure it out. And then I go back to the same bridge and I jump off. This time I didn't jump because I realized what the fuck I was doing, but it's annoying. It's stupid because I'm stupid. That's all.
Yeah, Jason, that was the night we did fighting games and Sean hopped up because like he was playing.
I hopped on to you guys were doing. You guys were playing a fighting game. I'm like, oh, how is it? And both were like, bad. Or yeah, you guys were like, oh, it's bad. And I was like, oh, who's losing? Is Caden losing? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay, then he's not being salty. Why is it bad?
It's just not,
like it's not fun. And I'm like, okay.
It's meant for like an arcade setting, like an actual arcade game. So like it being on PC is kind of weird, and it's just not like the best fighting game. It's alright. It's not like out of all the fighting games I played, it's like the worst one I played. But it's not like a bad game per se. It's not like an actual like shit fighting game. It's like it's a fighting game that's old.
Yeah, and so I'm like, oh, that sounds like it's not fun. I'm not gonna want to play that.
So then we swapped to Genshin.
And then I was like, so what do you guys want to do after? And they're like, oh, we're probably gonna play Genshin. I'm like, all right, no fun to be had here tonight. I'm just gonna do other things. And then I hopped off and did other things, and I went to sleep.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah.
So yeah, I took a good break from 14. It was pretty good. And then
you didn't.
I didn't, because then I played immediately as maintenance should ended. But then today.
No, it's funny because Caden acts like I'm addicted to the game. Because I've spent a lot of time on the game. But the thing is, like, he's the addicted one. He really wants to play the game a lot sometimes. But like,
because I'm just trying to catch up, so I'm trying to play and like, oh, there's a lot of things I want to do. So it's like I want to do all these things, but I need to catch up first, so that I don't get to. I want to level up all like the side hand jobs, but I can't.
Yeah, these are good hand jobs.
I can't because I'm trying to. Yeah, but I'm trying to catch up to the story. So my entire like time of playing, like instead of like leveling up like side classes, I've been like grinding story.
You've been trying to catch up with me, and so it got to the point where what I started to do was level up my hand jobs. I'm a level 32 culinarian in the game, and I've got like other classes. I have a class of every like.
Sean has every class unlocked. He has some classes that he's leveled up.
I have class I got level 50, level 30. I have White Mage 35, Dark Knight 62 now.
I only have.
I've been like all my stuff. He has like 2 classes.
My starter class.
Different.
I have my starter class, and then I have my class I'm playing now. My main class that I want to main, which is Red Mage. And the only reason I unlocked Red Mage because like, okay, if I need to catch up the story, I want to unlock Red Mage so I can at least get used to it. If I got to keep catching up, that was my idea. So I claimed my copy of the game, so I actually play the paid version now. So I can play Red Mage, so I can at least enjoy my playstyle, because the other character I was playing is Summoner. Summoner isn't the best until later on. And later on...
Level 70, and then it's going to get changed in November anyway.
Yeah, most likely. Like it always does. Summoner gets changed a lot. So I was like, okay, might as well just unlock Red Mage so I can play Red Mage. So I did. And then I've been like doing Red Mage, been playing Red Mage, and then I finally beat the story. I'm like, okay, Sean and I are finally at the same point. Played the story for like an hour or two, and they're like, hey, let's grind out the gold saucer. I'm like, okay, let's do that. That was the last time I played. And then next time I hear it, Sean's almost done with Heavensward. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, because what it was instead of rising grinding, playing the game, like he was trying to do, he
Play Genshin.
because he was ahead of me. He decided to pull a rabbit in the hair, or turtle in the hair. What's the fucking thing called?
I didn't want to get too far because I was thought
What's the stupid frog or what's the stupid turtle
it's
and rabbit story called?
the turtle in the hair, I think.
Turtle in the hair. Okay, so I said rabbit in the hair.
Tortoise in the hair.
Tortoise in the hair. Thank you, Chaz. Thank you. Appreciate that. Tortoise in the hair. He was like, "Oh, I'm ahead. I can take a break now."
I didn't want to
Where
get
am
too
I
far
at now?
ahead.
Where am I at now?
I didn't want to get too far ahead because I was trying to
Five
do
minutes
the.
away from the end of the expansion that we started like the other day.
I wasn't trying to get too far ahead because there's like dungeons you do with people, and I was gonna wait until like, hey, let's do a dungeon together. So I decided to wait, and then Sean's already like,
That'd be a first.
what do you like, I was like, what do you mean? I'm like,
Waiting for me to do it. Man, that was stupid. Cause I'm like, I'll be right back. And you're like, okay. And I left. And I came back. I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, oh, you're back. I'm just doing the dungeon. I'm like, I want to do that one with you. You're like, oh, I didn't know you went. I'm like, I said to be back. You're like, oh, I didn't hear you. I'm just like,
that was.
and not only does he do it once, but he does it twice in a row, my dude. I'm just like,
Because you were gone both times, and I waited. I waited 10 minutes each time.
My dude.
And like, no joke.
I'm gonna do dungeon by myself.
No
You do it by yourself.
No joke. There was 2 dungeons, and this was like a while. These were days. This is like a week ago. This was like, there was one boss fight that I did, and there was one. No, there was only one dungeon because the boss fight I did before I even like was talking to you, before we were in the VC.
The ice dungeon.
I did the ice dungeon.
With the snowballs.
Yeah.
And in the spirit dragon dungeon.
Oh, well, yeah, that one. I forgot about that one.
You did.
Yeah. Anyway,
You forgot about
there's
that.
yeah. But I wait. So the like the ice dungeon, like, hey, I unlocked it. I'm gonna wait because you're probably like, I waited like 10 minutes. I'm like, okay. So I started the search, and then the moment I found it and accepted the part, and then we got to the area, Sean's like, I'm back. I'm like, oh, I just started the dungeon. I waited for the ice one. I don't remember if I waited for the dragon one, but I remember I waited for the ice one.
So anyway, I was gonna go past him. I didn't really want to pass him, right? And I got a dungeon I had to kill it for. And I was like, oh, I can wait for Kate. Let me wait 10 minutes. And then I did that for like the 12 dungeons I've done since we last played. So anyway, I waited for you, Caden. Waited for you. 10 minutes each time. Those are the queue times, by the way. Not like blur this part. We're either like before the huge wave of people that are gonna go to Heavensward, or
Dude, we're definitely
after the huge group of people,
we're definitely before or after
like,
before. No, we're definitely before.
yeah.
Not like the main areas had a bunch of people. Ishgard is buried. It's like barren. There's not a lot of people in Ishgard,
There's like nobody there.
so we're waiting. Like for like
But everybody that's there is like a sprout. There hasn't been like a single like.
old player. Most people are
Yeah.
still in the like newer areas, helping newer players because the newer players are still getting to that first chunk. Because not every new player has 7 hours a day to play on 14 to get to the main story.
But you also forget that there people are coming from WoW.
Yeah, you know, to be fair, yeah. But there's also like the people who are doing the side things as well before they want to do like Heavensward. And then, anyway.
But yeah,
Yeah, no, I literally didn't play today, and then like today, like we played yesterday. We did the MGP stuff. We hopped off. I hopped on because the Genshin 2.0 came out, so I decided to do that, and I did that. So I guess it's. I coulda made the gap smaller than it actually is, but I decided to play. But I decided to play Genshin because I wanted to play a different game, so it's whatever.
no, it's just funny though. Cause like I've been doing other bullshit to like pass time, so Caden can catch up. Like again, leveling up Culinarian,
I had been only doing the
And-
main story and the occasional
leveling
like,
up other stuff.
and the occasional like, hey, let's run a couple bosses together to grind out
Yeah.
things for armor. It's like, okay, I did that. I only did. There's like one side dungeon I did because it had tonberries in it. I thought it'd be funny, so we did that.
It was funny. That's the one they chased us.
Yeah. Like
I
I
had no idea what to do. We kept running around in circles. It was funny.
Yeah, I haven't been like, I want to spend more time in that game, but then I'm like trying to catch up. So,
Mhm.
kind of thing.
By the way, Caden, total, I have 334 levels in Dao and Dom. I don't remember what the Disciples of War, Disciples of Magic. In total, and that's because I have like 55 Dragoon, 50 Samurai, 62 Dark Knight, 35 White Mage, shit like that. But yeah, I grinded out other stuff because I was like, well, I might as well do other stuff. I leveled up like the army that we worked for a bunch. Like I went to go do some side stuff. I had fun. I would like literally hop on and just go sit near like a bard for a couple hours and watch YouTube videos. So like,
Yeah.
I did a lot of other shit instead of the main story because I don't want to go too far. Especially since Caden was like at that point where he could still catch up. Yeah. What the fuck, bro? Now I found a clumsy frog with a hat. It was like, oh, I was made wrong. I'm clumsy as fuck. Like, bro, I feel you, man. Can relate.
Like this. Is that the third frog you found and sent a picture of?
No, I only. Oh my god, technically it's the second one. I didn't send a picture of this frog.
Oh.
But I did find 2 frog people. Well, one is a frog that hat, and the other is in the spoilers page. It's just a person with a frog head.
Oh.
I don't think I found another frog person. I saw Kermit earlier though. I didn't take screenshots back then.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, I gotta get going here pretty soon, so.
No.
I have stuff to do, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, like, I had stuff to do today. I probably won't be. I don't know if like you guys are gonna be up later. I know Sean probably isn't. I just assumed. Because he's tired now. And I didn't know if he was up since we last talked this morning. And he was still up now, so I was like, oh, maybe he was up the entire time, but he apparently took a nap. So. That's why I'm trying to do it now. I was actually trying to do it earlier, but then I had to take care of some other things. So.
Also, Heaven's Word story is sick as fuck, bro. By the way.
So the like, are you done with it or like?
I literally have to do, like, I can tell where I'm at story-wise. I have to do the quest I'm on, and then I go to the last dungeon. Then probably like a boss fight or 2.
I spoiled myself on the last boss of Heaven's Word.
Oh, cool.
That was like the boss I spoiled myself. Like I didn't spoil myself on. I got spoiled on. So.
I'm on the level 59 quest. I'm trying to see which one I'm on though. But in with Toya's Cave already.
But yeah, no. I guess I'm back to playing catch up. Whenever.
Yep. Maybe one day you'll start playing Mustard or something. But
What?
catch up. Yeah. I'm on.
No, I'm not gonna be sleeping, Jason. I didn't know who was gonna be up. Like, obviously, like you and Jasmine probably, but I didn't know if Sean was going to be. And like the main thing we did this week was 14, so that's why I was trying to get Sean on today. But his mayonnaise in his stream. Anyway. But yeah, I gotta get going here. So this is.
Dumb joke. That is a stupid joke. My joke was dumb. That one makes me sick.
I gotta.
But it's okay.
I gotta get going. So that's gonna be this podcast.
It's okay though.
But the true question is mayonnaise an
I know, but
instrument?
all the time.